Sixers fans, welcome back. 1-0, baby. Sixers 1, Ben Simmons 0. Let's get into the video. No wasting time. Guys, look. I'll be the first to admit it. All right, I know already what your comments are going to be. I understand. Furkan Korkmaz went absolutely banana sauce last night. The dude was Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter. It was Devin Booker in the fourth quarter. He had 18 points. I don't think he missed a shot. He was absolutely unreal. Like, literally unreal. Furkan went out. Dude was hoisting from like half court and just splash city on a fast break. I'm all for Furk right now, dude. You give me point forward Furkan Korkmaz that cannot dribble, but occasionally finds the open man and goes 100% from three. Yeah, I'll take that production any day of the week. Go Furkan Korkmaz. That being said, guys, look, the Sixers are 1-0. I think the most impressive part about that entire game, outside of the fourth quarter, was the third quarter. When Isaiah Joe went down, it kind of forced Doc Rivers to play Tyrese Maxey with the second unit. When he did that, the team was absolutely unbeatable. The Sixers' second unit was extremely impressive. I mean, they had like 40-something points off the bench. The bench was unreal. And what I said before the season started was my optimism for, I think this bench is going to be pretty good this year. I really believe that this is going to be the best bench they've had in a couple of years now. And last night, if anything, that is the one takeaway I have. The Sixers bench exploded in the second half. They were awesome all game long, especially if Maxey can run a little bit with the second unit and with Tobias Harris too. That is going to be extremely difficult to beat for the other team. George Niang, guys, me and my boy Melvin in the chat have this ongoing inside joke for a good almost 2 years now about Mike Scott's just out here running. That's what he would come in and say every time. Melvin, you're my boy. You already know. It's Mike Scott just out here running. Nowadays, it's Niang's just out here balling. George Niang is bringing us everything and will continue to bring us everything that Mike Scott failed to do. George Niang, I said it from the moment we got him, is going to be an extremely underrated signing. He is a guy who shot over 40% from three for the past 3 seasons at the power forward position. He's one of the better, more consistent bench stretch fours in the entire NBA, and it really showed. The Sixers shot 52% from three last night, 51% from the field in general. I mean, guys, this is just a different unit right now, and the spacing was wonderful. Offensively, we're not going to be able to rely on Korkmaz, obviously, the way we did last night, and the games are going to be up against better teams because the Pelicans without Zion are not very good. Defensively especially, they're just not very good on that end of the court. But there are some really big takeaways in that third quarter when the second unit and the guys just kept on to a lead. I mean, we played Embiid barely, dude. I barely saw that man play in the second half, and that's amazing. Embiid came out in the first quarter and did what Embiid does. He put up MVP performance in that first quarter, and I said it last night. I reiterate it again right now. I think Embiid's going to be an MVP caliber guy as long as Ben Simmons is out. Welcome to Queens, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Queens. Embiid with Simmons out is going to put up an MVP statistical season, but if the Sixers can maintain a top 4 seed with Simmons out, I genuinely believe Embiid is going to be the MVP. And I'll stand by that statement for as long as I have to. I really believe Embiid is taking another level. Dude brought the ball up and pulled up from three. Just like a complete screw you to Ben Simmons. Look how easy this is. I thought that was amazing. It was like a successful troll mid-game. I was here for that. Dude, I'm really here for the way the team looked last night. I don't love the rotations that Doc had until Isaiah Joe came out and it forced his hand to play Maxey more. And dude, I'm like, yeah. Shake Milton didn't see any minutes, which is interesting. I don't hate it though. We'll see how it goes. Milton's obviously going to get his time. He's going to get his PT this year, and he'll have an opportunity to get himself back into the rotation. Of course. Charles Bassey got some PT last night. The dude's pulling up from three. The guy's like literally pulling up from three confidently. It didn't go in, but it's a confident shot. I like that. I really like that. I think he is a guy who is interesting and really wants to improve if he's already going out there and popping threes. Ben Simmons took 6 years to shoot a three, and he still hasn't done it. But then we had some really good second unit play. Again, Niang played spectacular. I mean, he was perfect from three. What else are you gonna ask for him? Maxey went 2 of 3 from three. Tyrese looked really, really good. He had 20 points, I want to say 7 rebounds and 4 assists. He looked really good. Best part about it is he only had 1 turnover. The dribble handoff between Embiid and Seth Curry could be like JJ Redick-esque, and I'm really looking forward to more opportunity for Seth to create his own shot a little bit. He was a little bit he just wasn't really aggressive, but when he shot it, dude, he's a splash, dude. Such an incredible shooter. The Sixers have a chance to be a really, really great three-point shooting team. Andre Drummond had some interesting minutes. I think there were moments there I was just like, he doesn't look great, but then he had moments of just really flashing some incredible playmaking from a 6'10", 6'11", 7-foot guy of Drummond's caliber. The way he passed out of the post, found some really, really nice cutters. Really impressive, dude. If Drummond can bring in some playmaking from the 5 position off the bench, that would be huge. But also, the Sixers need a backup point guard. I think that goes without being said. Look, I like the idea of Korkmaz kind of being a point forward. Weirdly enough, I think it has a chance, an opportunity to work, but the Sixers really struggled in the half court when it came to creating and facilitating and just being a play. We don't have any playmakers off the bench. That's why we were so good in the third quarter, was because Maxey came in and Maxey was that dude, which is just much needed, you know, and that's going to be a problem for the Sixers in the future. I think that's going to be really, really obvious against better teams, that we just need a backup facilitator. We need a backup playmaker, like, desperately bad. But it's something that we can get in the Ben Simmons trade, and we could even get a starting point guard in a Ben Simmons trade. But we're going to get a ball handler, I think, without question. Which leads me to the new news update of Ben Simmons, because, of course, what's a Sixers video without talking about the debacle of the Simmons saga? Ben Simmons apparently has back tightness. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this was like one of the funnier things I've read all day, because first of all, what physical activity has this man done in the past 6 months to say he has back tightness? Maybe too much Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That could be the back tightness of Ben Simmons. I thought it's ridiculous. I find this situation like utterly infuriating at this point. Like, it's not even funny anymore. It's just like, dude, stop being a little baby. Man up. Be a human being. Come to work like the rest of the world has to, and just go play basketball. Like, imagine Ben Simmons in a regular corporate office job. No shot. He's like, $45,000 a year. I don't want to be here. I want to be at ExxonMobil. And then he gets pissed off and stops showing up to work. Dude, you're just going to get fired. You know what I mean? You're just going to get fired. This man's making $160-something million and refuses to come to work. Like, and then when he comes, he just is just hanging out. No one talks to him. Apparently, he's going to meet with the Sixers front office, the Sixers organization before the game tomorrow to see if he can be playing. But, dude, he's not ready. He's not mentally ready. He will never be mentally ready. He's not physically ready. He'll probably never be physically ready to play for the Sixers. Ben Simmons is so scared. He is so scared to play in front of the Philadelphia fans that it has got to be the funniest, cowardice move of any athlete I've ever seen in my life. And then you see Jason Kelce on the Eagles call him out and be like, dude, just stop being a little bitch. You know, work hard, improve your game, play better, and the city's going to embrace you. It's literally as simple as that. Dude, just work hard. That's all we're asking. Literally, if Ben Simmons plays tomorrow, and the first game, the play of the game, Embiid wins a tip, Simmons runs up and hoists a 3 and airballs that shit, I don't give a damn. As long as he shoots it, what does he not realize with that? The man is so afraid to fail that he is just like covered in his just cowardness. He is the lion of the Wizard of Oz. And if I have that wrong, I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz in like 6 years. So maybe I got my characters confused, but I'm pretty sure if I know my Dorothy and that dog, Toto, one of the dogs. I love that dog. That's a cute ass dog. All right, tangent over. Wizard of Oz is cool. Wizard of Oz is cool. He's a lion from Wizard of Oz. That's my point. He's a little bitch.